Hey guys, this is Neil Holland again with Big League Tips, and today we're going to talk about how to be a successful pitcher, which is kind of complicated, and I say this in a lot of the videos, but I would love to hear someone else's feedback based on how they think they need to be a successful pitcher. The reason I think that's a complex thing to talk about is it kind of depends on your personality and what you think success is. And that was really hard throughout my career to find my way to be successful on the mound. I knew that I could throw hard at a young age, but it was very hard for me to repeat. I knew that I could throw at 110%, but it was hard to throw at 110% over and over and over again. Sometimes I was almost too engaged to the game, where I was gritting my teeth and just shaking, just trying to throw the ball. And other times I felt very calm, cool, and relaxed. And I found that to be successful for me. And so the best part about being able to play at the upper levels, it was more about finding my version of success over the types of pitches that I threw or anything like that. I think the big thing going from college to pro ball was that there are very good hitters in college, and sometimes you have hitters that do have a little bit of holes in them, and so you are still at an age to where you're trying to learn off of other people on what their success is. And I figured out that me doing what other people's successes were in college didn't exactly work out in pro ball, and I needed to throw exactly how I wanted to throw for me to have success. If I overanalyze the situation, sometimes I didn't have too good of outings, and then sometimes when I would get a little bit too amped up and almost a little bit too kind of what they would say, a little bit too jacked up on the mound, I don't think I was able to repeat my pitches because I was at 110 or 120%, and I could execute one pitch, and that was about it. And so for me to be very relaxed on the mound, not think about the situation too much, feel like I was throwing at that 90 to 95% because I was very flexible. That was my way of repeating. That was my way of understanding the situation to have my version of consistent success on the mound. But that is just my story. I have a lot of guys I play with that they need a ton of energy. They want to do everything at 100% or more. They don't know what 90% means. They like the bigger stage. There's all kind of different ways. Some guys actually like to joke around. They like to joke around right before the game, and that's not exactly a bad part of the game if that is a way for you to have consistent success. And so of all these videos that should have some comments of everyone else throughout America talking about their ways to throw a certain pitch or certain arm slots or anything like that, I'd love to have a lot of feedback on what your version is of success on the mound and success as a pitcher. So feel free to look at the comments, feel free to comment, check out our digital coaching, and check out any other part of the website. All right, thanks guys.